I'm no doctor. Okay. But haven't you ever been like curious? Not really? Okay, well, let's just start. So thanks for being here and doing this interview. I'd really like to tell your story. I think you must have a very different perspective than most people, a very different life. And I'm kind of curious, what is that life like? And like to ask you some questions about that. What's your name? Glenn Gershan. And how old are you? '61? You're 61? Really? I had no idea. Wow. So the condition that you have is cerebral palsy, correct? What does that mean exactly? Do you know what it is? Here, let's look it up. I should have done a little bit of research, but we had so much back and forth, so much stuff going on. A congenital disorder of movement, muscle tone, or posture is due to abnormal brain development, often before birth. Often unknown. The causes are often unknown or from a brain injury. Is cerebral palsy something that you've always had since you were born? Okay. And if I understand correctly, it's like a developmental disease or condition. How has it prohibited you? Like, how do you feel like it's made you different? Well, as you can see, the only way that you can communicate, you can't speak, right? So is that the only way that you can communicate, by typing words on your phone? Yeah, can you go ahead and type so that I can understand, because I'm not sure what you're referring to. Or computer. Okay. I forgot. Do you want something to drink? Water or tea? I'm gonna get some tea. You sure you don't want anything? Okay, give me 1 second. I already made some, so it's already right here. Okay, so you can't speak. So what is it but you can understand? And I've texted with you, and you seem to be high functioning. You also have a full-time job or a regular job at Pasadena City College. So despite having this disability, you are very high functioning. Is that correct? Or how do you feel like you're high functioning? Yeah? What are some other kind of details of your condition besides not being able to speak? You also have muscular difficulties, like coordination with your muscles. Can you write it down, please? Just talking. Okay, so you could walk, run, physically be like you're normal. Okay. So what's like your day look like? What time do you wake up in the morning? Around 6 a.m. to 11 p.m.? Okay. Is it a very regimented schedule? Oh, really? So there's a lot of structure in your day. Okay, what else do you do in your day? Can you write it down? Work and school? Oh, you're going to school right now. What are you studying? TV, radio? Okay. What do you plan to do, or what are you interested in? Do you have any plans that you're hoping, any goals that you're trying to achieve with your studies? A lighting gig. Is that, can you show it to me? I'm not sure if I can read it upside down. Lighting gig. So you want to learn, you want to work with lighting. Oh, okay, kind of like cinematography or production assistant type of thing. Okay, have you tried to do that before? You have? And how did that go? It was, so you worked on sets? Like, do you want to work on like a film set or what in particular? What made you interested in that? Your brother? Does he work in television? He does? What does he do? He works for Entertainment Tonight. Oh, okay. Is he like a producer, a PA, editor? He's a director? Oh, he's a director. Wow, that's pretty impressive. So you have a brother, he works in television. Do you have any other siblings? No, just the one brother. What about your parents? Are they around? Can you write it down? Your dad died? Okay, I'm sorry to hear that. When did he die? '95. Okay. Do you still think about him? Yeah. Do you feel like are you a religious person or a spiritual person? No, not really. What? I am? Not like me? Yeah. Okay. But your mom is still around, right? The reason why I ask about the spiritual thing is because, after somebody passes, do you think like there's an afterlife? Do Do you think he's there watching over you, or do you ever see him in your dreams? Does he ever visit you or anything like that? Yeah? Can you give me like an example of how you felt him after he's gone? Yeah. Is this hard to talk about? So before I move on any further, just let me know if you want to stop, or if there's any questions that I asked that you don't want to talk about. Just let me know and we'll just move on. Okay? Before I move on, is there anything in particular you don't want to talk about that I should definitely know about? I guess we'll see. Okay. What did your dad die of? You don't know? Oh, wow. Was it... Well, that's very difficult. Yeah. Does it still hurt to think about it? Do you feel like you haven't healed from that yet? I don't know. What about your mom? Is she still around? Yeah? She's a bitch. Why do you say that? I spoke with your brother over the phone a little bit. I heard she's a nurse. Why do you say that she's a bitch? I wasn't expecting you to say that. What? Can you explain? She broke me and my girlfriend up. She broke you both up. Oh. Okay, now you gotta explain. So you used to have a girlfriend? Okay, for how long? For 13 years? 3 years. For 3 years. When was this? Can you write like 5 years ago? More? 6 years ago? 10 years ago? 7 years ago? 10 years ago? Okay. So 10 years ago, you had a girlfriend for 3 years who you were dating. Is this the only girlfriend you've ever had, or have you had others? Here and there. Okay. Was she disabled also? Yeah. What does she have? Bipolar? Is that right? Bipolar? She was bipolar? Okay. 3 years is a pretty long time. Why? And let's go from the beginning. How did you two meet? You met through your ex-girlfriend? Oh, okay. So you met this girlfriend through the girlfriend who you had before her. Okay. Okay. What was she like? What did you like about her? You don't know? You stayed with her for 3 years. You can't think of anything that you liked about her? Like, what kind of person was she? Her attitude. You liked her attitude? Okay. And what did you, was there anything what was difficult about the relationship? Because every relationship has difficulties, right? The thing was my mom. The thing was my mom. So your mom was a difficulty. So why do you think your mom broke you two up? And why after 3 years? Because that's a pretty long time. So she let you date for so long and then eventually broke you guys up? What was the reason? She found out she had bipolar. Okay. So if I were to guess, I would assume that maybe your mom was trying to. Do you still talk to your mom now? Yeah. I would assume that maybe your mom was trying to protect you. Do you ever think about that? Do you ever think that maybe your girlfriend wasn't good for you? Did you ever feel like she was taking advantage of you or no? She made you happy? Why would your mom care if she was bipolar then? Did you ask her? She's an RN? A nurse? So you think that's why that she... yeah. Okay. Do you get along with your mom? No? You don't talk to her? Just sometimes? Okay. So this girl must have been very special though, because you're still angry with your mom for breaking you two up, but you don't know exactly why she did it. And you never asked her. So I could see how that could be very frustrating. I wished it was my mom who died. Oh. That's a pretty harsh thing to say. Does your mom know how you feel about her? She does? Does your brother know also? So you have a lot of anger towards your mom, huh? Your dad loved her. Yeah. Do you think she loves you? You don't know. So this was 10 years ago that you dated this girl. Is that the only reason why you don't like your mom is because she broke you up, or are there other reasons also? There's other reasons? No, there's not? Can you just give me a yes or a no so I know? I'm not sure I understand. No, there's no other reasons. Okay. So this girl was very, very special to you then, huh? But you've had many girlfriends. You met her through a girlfriend before that one. Are you seeing anybody now? No? You don't have time between work and school. Yeah. Yeah, but it's just an interesting situation, you know, because it sounds like she was very, very special. Have you tried to reach out to her since you broke up, or how did the breakup happen? Like, did your mom tell her, like, hey, you can't see my son anymore? And then at that point, the girl was like, ghosted you? Or if you were in love, did you both try to fight for it? You know, why do you need your mom's permission? You know what I mean? She came over and moved her out. Okay. All right, so it sounds like a very messy situation. Okay. Let's move on from all of this, unless there's anything else that you'd like to say about it. No? All right. Let's talk about what you're so busy with now. So you're going to school. Is that going well? Do you like it? How long have you been going to school for for lighting, right? For like cinematography. So you're learning about lights and all that stuff. You're a sound technician. Okay. And then you also have this job, right? You have is it full-time, part-time? Oh, you're a student worker. Oh, okay. So you're taking classes at Pasadena City College and you're a student worker there. Oh, okay. And for how long have you been doing that? Since 2018. So about 6 years now. 6 years. It's 2024 now. Okay, cool. That's exciting. Are you close to graduating or yeah, how many more years do you think you have left? One more year? Have you thought about what you're going to do after? Not yet. You still got a year. Okay, cool. How are you getting by day to day? How are you earning money? Is that enough to live off of being a student worker? Do you get what is it, disability from the government? Money? Yeah? Okay. So that plus your student worker, and that's how you're able to survive. Because you live on your own, right? You have your own apartment. So that's pretty difficult to do in LA. You live in Van Nuys, right? Yeah, pretty close to me. I'm in Tarzana. Oh, Reseda, that's right. Yeah, I mean, that's a pretty big accomplishment by itself, you know? I mean, it's not easy to live in LA. It's expensive here. So good for you for figuring out how to make it work, you know, for you. What do you like about Pasadena City College? You've been there for 6 years almost, so you must like it. Your colleagues? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, as you know, that's how we met, actually. I used to work there also. Out of all things, it's kind of wild how I ended up there, like managing all of their COVID operations, but it happened. And I feel like I did a good job, but yeah, I really miss everybody there. It's a really wonderful place, you know. I think I'm very lucky to have had that experience, and I hope you feel lucky to be there as well. And that's not an easy commute. Why did you decide to go there and not go to Pierce College? It's much closer, right? You don't know? You don't know why you chose Pasadena City College? How do you make that commute? You take the bus, or you get a ride? Or can you drive? Because that's a pretty far commute. Reseda to Pasadena, that's probably what, like 30 miles or something. You take the bus. How long does it take you to get there? 2 hours? One way? Oh man, that's rough. No wonder you don't have time for a girlfriend. Yeah. Is that ever rough? I mean, you've been doing it for 6 years, or you used to it, but that's a lot of time, you know? But I guess, is it nice to like have that time to yourself on the bus? Or does it get annoying to have to, you're just used to it? Okay. Okay. All right. What do you like the most about PCC? Like, what stands out to you? The family? Yeah. Is there anything that you dislike about it? Or maybe you prefer not to talk about it since you kind of work there? I don't want to get fired. Yeah, okay. We don't have to talk about it. I don't think they're gonna fire you though. Like we have free speech. You're allowed to say what you like and dislike about places, and it's a pretty liberal environment. In fact, I think they would like to hear how people feel about them, like the honest truth. You know what I mean? At least that's the experience that I got when I was there working in the human resources department. They're very open to criticism and welcome it, because that's how we improve, isn't it? Tell how you started? How I started working at PCC? Okay. It's kind of a crazy story because I have a background as a musician. And yeah, I did the whole musician thing for a long time. I got my undergrad degree from the University of Miami in 2008. And then for whatever reason, I decided to move out of... I worked in Miami teaching after I graduated for about a year, but I decided to move back to Chicago to be closer to home. And for whatever reason, I just felt stuck in Miami. I guess I just needed a change. Anyways, I had this career I did the whole musician thing. I was a professional guitarist. I was playing in weddings like every weekend. Or during the, for the most part. And then I was teaching at 3 different music schools. I had my own band. I was playing in other people's bands, and I was living this musician's lifestyle, but it was very difficult, you know? I mean, it sounds nice when I say it, but living it was very, very difficult. It was very inconsistent work. The money wasn't great. And that really played on my sense of self-worth, I think. You know, and I was always striving to be successful. You know, everybody in my family is successful in their own way. None of them in any creative fields. but that just put a lot of pressure on me, I think. So I tried a lot of different things. My band broke up, which I feel like I never kind of put things back together after that happened in terms of like how I felt about music. I kind of lost the energy, lost the drive I had for music, but I was always chasing it. And that's what brought me out to California is I wanted to try writing music for media, for like film and games, because I thought I was pretty good at it. I enjoyed it. I saw my colleagues being pretty successful at it. So I went to Cal Arts to get my grad degree and yeah, in Santa Clarita. And I tried that was going to be my transition into the LA scene. And then I graduated and then I tried to work in that area. And then I was just, it actually just made me miserable, to be honest. I didn't like sitting in front of my computer for all day, every day. And I was writing music for projects that I didn't care about, which made it just more difficult. It was just this cycle of like chasing. It just wasn't me, you know. I was just chasing this success, even though it wasn't. In hindsight, I can see now it wasn't really my path. I just didn't know what else to do. So when COVID happened, no, I don't sing. I've never tried American Idol because I don't sing. I play guitar and I compose. Yeah. They don't have guitarists on American Idol. They only have the singers. But I don't really like those game shows or you know those pop. I don't, like that's not really my thing, my scene. I'm very much like an artist at heart. You know, like even more on like the experimental side. You know, like for me, what really inspires me is when an artist has the courage to think and commit themselves to doing something so different. And even though what they're doing can even be so insignificant to other people, but they approach it with such dedication and drive. And you know, most of the time they don't achieve a traditional sense of success, but that's not what they're searching for. Or a reality game. Yeah, again, it's not really it's not really my path. It's not really my thing. But anyways, when COVID happened, I gave up on music altogether. I started working at a COVID testing site. I was just checking people in for COVID tests. And then our organization got hired to distribute vaccines when vaccines came out. And they put me on the team that was going to help distribute vaccines for the city of San Fernando. And then after that happened, they promoted me to pretty much manage that whole operation of working with the fire department and the clinicians and our group. It was called CORE. Yeah. Oh, you know it. Did you work there? You work there, or how do you know CORE? Oh, you work there. What site do you work at? At Cal State? Cal State LA? Okay, cool. Yeah, I was at San Fernando. And so they promoted me to manage that whole operation, the whole mass vaccination rollout for the city of San Fernando. And then really I had like this mini career in COVID. After that, I kind of traveled around the country doing COVID compliance work for musical theater companies. And then somebody referred me to Pasadena City College because they needed somebody to help them run their operation. And then they hired me, and I did that for 2 years. And yeah, that was a mess when I got there. I think I did a pretty good job. But I'm really happy to tell this story because it's just been such a wild journey, you know? And I think it's like a really good example of how, you know, your path or somebody's path may not be a straight path, you know? It can take all sorts of crazy turns. And I just kind of let it happen that way, and I saw all these things that I am capable of by just kind of going with the flow like that. Now I work at Pierce College. I'm basically just an admin assistant, but I'm back in music. I work for their music department. Yeah. So I'm pretty happy there. It was a little rough transition, a lot of changes, but I'm happy to be around music again. I know theater department. Oh, you know the theater department at Pierce College? Who do you know there? You know the choir? The chair. Is it Michael Gent? Oh, you know him. How do you know him? You were taking classes there. Theater classes? Oh, yeah? Oh, wow. What a coincidence. It's a small world. Anyways, that's my whole story. Yeah. I like to share it. Like I said, it's just kind of like a crazy journey. And I've just grown. It's just like, I'm really proud of like the different ways that I've grown from it. Do you have any like adventures or accomplishments like that you're proud of? I'm on Tuesdays doing karaoke. You do karaoke on Tuesdays? Okay, that's fun. What about what we were talking about? Like I was talking about my journey, about growth, and you know, my path not being so straight. Do you have any like examples of any like anything that you're proud of in your life? Any accomplishments or anything? Trying to get a full-time position. Okay. Do you think you'll stay at PCC? Try to work there, or you don't know? Have you ever had a full-time job before? You have? What did you do? It's in porn. Really? You've done porn before? Did I read that correctly? You've had a full-time job in porn. Really? Is it on the internet right now? That's pretty random. How did that happen? Wait, write it down. I want to hear this story. Turn it off? Oh, I can't turn it off. We don't have to. I mean, we could talk about it more after, and we could move on. Yeah. But yeah, how did you end up in it? Were you acting in it, or were you working like behind the camera, behind the scenes? I mean, it is LA, so I guess it's not that far-fetched for LA. I was in a warehouse. You're in a warehouse. But how did it happen? Like you were in a warehouse and you met somebody? Or you were shooting porn in a warehouse? I was in a warehouse working video. Oh, okay. So you're working the video for porn. Okay. You weren't acting in the porn. Okay. That's funny. How did you like doing that? Was it fun? Did you like the people? Yeah. How did you get involved with that? You just met them and they invited you? I've been to one porn party here in LA, and I was invited. I think it was like a 4th of July party, and it was just a lot of people in porn, in the porn industry. But everybody was so nice and so nice to me. And it was a very, very open, very open environment. Yeah, I don't know how to explain it. I just felt like really welcome there. In a way that, like, as opposed to going to like a house party at anybody. I don't know how to explain it. I felt really, it was a lot of fun. It was nice to see everybody just like walking around naked and being free with their bodies. It didn't feel like people being exploited or being taken advantage of, which is what you think of in the porn industry. I mean, the porn industry is not all that good. For sure. There's a dark side to it, for sure. I mean, there's girls getting exploited all the time. I mean, there was a girl there, like now that I think about it, who was like 17, and I think somebody flew her out there and she was thinking about entering the porn industry as soon as she turned 18, and she came to this party to check it out. So yeah, there's that element of people being exploited and taken advantage of, and there's a dark side to it for sure. That's true. Or rape. That's true. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. It can be a very dangerous industry at the same time. My chair. Janitorial and that found out? I don't understand. And janitorial? And the janitorial? And ILA isn't found of it. I don't understand. I still don't understand. Isn't, and can you say it again in a different way? Yeah, can you hold up your phone so that I don't just hold it up and show it to me? Or is that difficult for you to do? Yeah, okay. Los Angeles has a bad reputation of the industry. Yeah, okay. I see. Yeah, I don't know that much about it. Just, I mean, from the inside, I just know that party that I went to. But I might interview some people who I met from that party. We'll see. Maybe I'll learn more. But I want to talk more about your condition, more about your disability. Do people treat you differently? Do you have any pet peeves about like how people treat you? Is there like anything that we should know about? No, you don't have any problems with people or anything? Do people ever get impatient with you? They get mad at you? They don't understand you? Yeah, you just kind of, you understand, you just go with it? Okay. And what were some like difficulties, what was it like growing up? with your disability? Did you go to school like normal? Or were you homeschooled? Was it difficult? I didn't like special ed. What did you not like about it? You don't know? You just know that you didn't like it? Well, give me an example. What does it say? Can I see? Oh, scroll down. Slower education. Okay. So it was too easy for you. Okay. When did you feel like, so you always had a kind of confidence despite your ability, is that correct? Like you never felt any depression or anything like that? Sometimes? Is that a yes or no? Someone. Sometimes. I mean, I get depressed, you know? Everybody gets depressed, but I mean, I get depressed too. So I just, and I had a lot of difficulty growing up. So I just am curious to know what your struggles are, you know, and how you deal with them. And I think the purpose of doing this interview is maybe there's somebody out there who also has cerebral palsy, who might be having a hard time. And hearing other people's stories might make them feel less alone, less depressed. And maybe if not them, then somebody that they know or a family member has cerebral palsy. Like mostly work. What does that mean? You like to just work? I don't understand. Just gonna turn off the fan over here because I can hear it squeaking. Like when I get annoyed at work. Okay. What do you get annoyed with? What annoys you? Whenever my supervisor is on my case. Well, of course, like that's any job. Okay. So those are some of the struggles that you're having now with your job is just like an everyday, like a normal thing. Okay. Is there anything that upsets you besides your job in terms of is there anything that upsets you? Your mom. Okay. We already talked about this. So like I was saying before, if somebody is listening to this and has cerebral palsy, and there's different degrees of cerebral palsy, correct? Some people have a very mild version of it. Some people is very extreme. Would you say yours is more mild or extreme, or it's like on a scale of like 1 to 10, 10 being a very, very severe case of it, debilitating case, and 1 being pretty high functioning. You're like a 3? Okay. So what I was saying before do you have any advice for anybody who's going through cerebral palsy or who knows somebody or maybe a family member who's going through it? Do you have any advice for them about just general advice? Can you show it to me? I can't see it. You might have to enlarge it, actually. I worked the UCP Telethon when it was on. What's UCP? Telethon? So you worked on the UCP Telethon when it was on. Okay. Can you, I can't see it. Can you hold it up for a second? United. Oh, United Cerebral Palsy. Oh, there was a telethon, and you worked for them. Okay. So working. So you're proud of that, working for that cause. What? It sounds like you really like working. Does it give you purpose? Is that what you like about it? Yeah. What do you like to do for fun? You don't know? Go meet girls? Exercise? What makes you happy? You need a tissue? There's some tissue right there. I don't understand. You need water? Oh, water. Okay, sure. There you go. You could put it over here. Or you want to put it there? Sure, that's fine. Yeah, so this is called the prayer plant, by the way. Isn't it cool? And it completely shed its old plant, and these are all brand new. Isn't it cool? I don't know. I think plants are one thing that makes me happy. I don't know what it is about it. It's just like, I like seeing them grow. They each have like their own personality. And I even think that they respond to each other. Like some get along, like when I put them together, sometimes they'll grow, and then when I separate them or put them like around somebody, a different plant, then they won't grow as well. So what I was saying before is like, yeah, what makes you happy? You love Vegas? You're really funny, Glenn. Okay. What do you like about Vegas? Do you like to gamble? Yeah? What do you like to play? Poker, blackjack, slots? What about Vegas? What do you like about Vegas? Blackjack? Have you made some money? Yeah? How much? A lot? My last trip, I came back with $800. Good job. Wow. That's impressive. How long did it take you to get that, to earn that much? Because I feel like it takes a lot of time. Or like what were the stakes that you were playing? Was it like $5 bets, $10 bets? Or is this, it just varies? I don't know. I'm just curious. It took 24 hours. Yeah. Yeah, I guess it depends how much you're betting, right? But yeah, you could be there for a long time, but that takes a lot of dedication, and focus for a long period of time to be doing that for so long and to come out ahead, $800. I feel like that would take a lot of focus. You had to play 9 hours. I mean, that's pretty good. That's like 9 hours. I mean, $800. That's a little less than $100 an hour. That's pretty good. Good for you. I don't like gambling. I went to Vegas once, and I lost probably like $200 playing poker. And I think I'll play like tournament, but cash games, I just felt like I got tilted. And I remember that feeling of losing money. And I started to get dizzy. And I was so mad. Like I've never felt that way before. And I didn't even lose that much. It was only like, thankfully it was only like, I think it was like $150 or $200, which wasn't even my money. I was like borrowing it at the time. But anyways, yeah, I remember that feeling of like being dizzy, and I just was so mad. I just got up, left the table, and I tried to get back to my hotel room, but I couldn't find it. And I just kept on walking frantically around the casino, just in this kind of rage. Yeah, it was really wild. I've never gambled since then. Have you ever felt like that or gotten tilted when you lose money? I go every March for March Madness. Yeah. It sounds like you have fun though. So you're not like me. So have you ever lost though? Like, do you know what I mean? That feeling of like once, how much did you lose? Everything? How much was everything at the time? 500? Yeah. And how did that feel? Or like, was it pretty bad? Yeah. Some people are like psychopaths and they don't give a shit and they just like can play like that, but I mean yeah, I feel like I don't know. I'm probably too emotional. I think like with everything, if I practiced it, I'd probably get better at it. Probably have to go through a lot of money before I could get good. But I never wanted to take the time or money to find out. It's a new Vegas now. How so? More hotels. More hotels, more things going on, more people. Yeah, there's the sphere. There's also a lot of nature in Vegas. One of my friends is a mountain climber, and he's a DJ, and he lives there. And that's, well, it works out for him because the DJ part of his career, oh, you need a charger? Okay, so is there anything else about your story that you'd like to share? What's like the first thing that pops into your head? Thanks to my dad, I met the Wizard of Westwood. I don't understand. Who's the Wizard of Westwood? Is that your dad? Or thanks to my dad that you met the Wizard of Westwood. Okay, can you explain? Who is the Wizard of Westwood? The one and only John Wooden. Okay, let me just look up who he is. I don't know who he is. John Wooden is a basketball coach? That guy? Yeah? So you really like basketball? Yeah? Have you ever been to like a Lakers game? Oh, okay. My brother's really into basketball. I'm more of I'm into like fighting sports. I like UFC and MMA and boxing. I don't really follow basketball too much. But that's cool that you met John Wooden. He's kind of like a... My dad was at UCLA. Was your dad a basketball player? Or he just went to school there? Or did he work there? Or what do you mean? He went to law school. Ah, okay. Your dad was a lawyer. Yeah. How, yeah, your dad seems like a wonderful person. You really loved him, huh? How old was he when he died?
Mm.
73. It's a bit young. Can you show the camera the picture of your dad just so people can see? Your home screen on your phone. Are you looking for the photo? Do you want to show people a photo, or do you want to just keep that to yourself? Do you want to show it? Yeah, you could just hold it up. Oh, your phone died. Oh, you're restarting it. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, it went off. Oh, there it is. Yeah, he looks just like, he looks very distinguished. It's like a George Washington or something. Kind of reminds me of George Washington. Did anybody ever call him that? No. Looks very lawyer-like for sure. What kind of law did he do? Bookmaking. Bookmaking. Like finance? Financial law? Corporate law? I don't understand. Like Vegas crimes. Okay. All right. Well, thanks for doing this. I guess I could end with some questions that I just think are interesting. And then we could wrap it up. Well, what's important to you? Money and good health. Okay. Do you have any core values? No? Like be kind, treat others how you want to be treated, like that type of stuff. Like, what's it, like, is it important to have empathy or... I mean, I guess those are just some of my values, I guess, as that I'm just giving as an example. Be honest. It's a good one. Yeah. Do you ever catch yourself lying? What do you lie about? Mostly not big stuff. I know, but that's kind of. But what little things will you lie about? Lateness. Okay. Work stuff. Yeah. Okay. What is one skill that you would like to learn or improve? Or are you perfectly content? I'm wanting to improve on lighting. Well, yeah, that's what you're going to school for. So, okay, that's fair. Okay. What is the most adventurous thing you've ever done? Zip line. Okay. Where was that? Catalina Island? Yeah, okay. Cool. Do you have a favorite book, movie, or song? Or all three, if you want to give 3 different answers. My heart will go on Celine Dion. Do you like the song or the movie? The song? Or both? Okay. That's a good one. Do you have any desire to travel anywhere other than Vegas? To Florida? Flora? What's Flora? Florida. Florida. Okay. Have you been there before? Why Florida? Miami? Or Orlando, Disneyland, Disney World? Tampa? I guess I only know Miami and Orlando. Boca Raton is out there. Orlando. Disney World? You want to go to Disney World? You like Disney? I don't like, I just don't like the crowds. I also don't really care that much for your Disney either. Like, I just never gravitated towards it. But, I mean, tons of people love it. So you're a Disney guy, huh? That guy who went to It's a Small World nude was not good. I don't know what that means. Oh, is that like a Disney ride and he went there nude? Okay, so you don't approve. That's funny. So those are all my questions. I don't have any more. I really enjoyed this. I hope you did too. I'm really happy I got to get to know you. Got to learn about your story a little bit. And I think that's very brave of you to share everything in front of cameras for people to see and hear. What did your brother say? I never talked to him. I just texted him because, yeah, we were thinking about getting your brother involved in this interview to get his perspective on what it was like to grow up with you, and also to learn more about cerebral palsy from his perspective of dealing with a family member. But he said, instead of interviewing him, he suggested we interview your mother, involve your mother instead, because she's a nurse. So she would have more background about it. But then when I asked you about your mother, you never got back to me. So I figured, let's just do you and me. And I just felt like, yeah. Would you like to do that again? Do another interview with your mother? No? I mean, I know how you feel about her now, so I'm not surprised that you didn't get back to me about that. But yeah, that's all he said. I didn't go any further than that. Yeah. How do you feel? Are you happy to have shared your story? Or you don't care? I mean, that's cool. All right, so let's wrap it up. Yeah, we'll call it a day. Thank you very much for being here. And yeah. And then I hope people will see it and who knows, feel inspired, feel whatever. Feel something, you know?